Alright, hello everyone, Luke Smith here, and welcome back to not another quickie reading. This is going to be explaining and reading the main page of the quickie. It's going to be a short video. I didn't really feel like doing a long video today, so we're going to be reading off the main page, and it will help people understand what the quickie is. Basically, the quickie is basically a wiki, but solely based on ChrisClan or Christine. Basically, how it works is here's the main page, and you can click the links and go around the page, and we'll actually get into it more we go into it. You can use the search bar to search the wiki. Like, you can search terms like relating to ChrisClan in his life. I used it to look up his mother for that quickie reading, but if you want to look up anything, let's just say the game place. There you go. You got the game place up. Sometimes it doesn't get it up. Like, it doesn't pull up the right one, and it just gives you like a list of things, so you can like pick for it. But this is like an actual thing. This is like one of the important things in important places in ChrisClan's life. So let's just go back home. We're going to be reading the main page. I have made it so my so it's in window capture mode, so it's not capturing the OBS. So I've tweaked a few things. So let's read it. The main page. Welcome to the quickie, the encyclopedia about Christian wrestling chandler. There we currently have 2,153 articles and counting, all depending on like whatever shit Chris does next, really. And the more Chris does, the more gets added to recent articles. So this is always updated, more or less. Any names or persons discussed in this wiki that may seem similar to anyone in real life are purely coincidental or otherwise chaotic. We have a picture here. Let's just go through the picture. This is basically a introduction. I'm Christian Wrestling. This is from his I think this is from CWCki episode 0. I'm Christian Wrestling Chandler, CWCki's creator and inspiration of this website. This is my wiki and nothing less. So I'm pretty sure this was owned by Chris at one point, and then the trolls and influencers took over, and it basically become this. So in the we'll read the green side first. Article of the week. So each week, presumably from Monday until every Sunday. Okay. Oh, it's a shame we didn't read this tomorrow. Oh well. Article of the week. Every Sunday an article will be featured. Either a newly written article, an updated article, or throwback article from this week's new article. Red Forest is one of several audio files that Joshua Rise, the original idea guy, mixed together during fall 2017 in order to craft role-playing campaigns designed to infiltrate Chris's beliefs. It is the sole audio file leaked. The remaining is lost media. So if you want to read on that, you just click more, and it will come up as the article here. The coping counter. So this is basically a counter, basically, of Chris's coping habits. Chris has many manipulative coping mechanisms based in fantasies and magical thinking that resorts to when reality doesn't go his way. It has been also, if it's in blue, it's obviously a clickable link that will take you to a article related to ChrisClan. All of this is related to ChrisClan, or like things that happen to ChrisClan. And if you click on these numbers, it will take you to a different part of the wiki, of the quickie. So 10 days since Chris made up a new escapist fantasy to cope with reality. 738 days since the dimensional merge was to be completed, a coping mechanism Chris believes will rescue him from his debt and other life problems. 1,171 days since Chris joined the cult of idea guys, which further fueled his escapist fantasies. Since the 15th of April 2020, Chris has been role-playing as Sonicu, a coping mechanism for the cancellation of BabsCon, and he is still, like, he's just announced the merge is on, which the reason why is Babcons is cancelled for this year as well, because of you know what. Underneath that we got the begging counter. Do not donate or buy anything from Chris. He lies about needing money. He habitually neglects his customers and supporters, and worse, it has been 29 days since Chris last begged for money. 463 days since Chris last uploaded the pages to meet his paid obligations to his Sonic comic. In other words, he never done a page since for that Sonic. It's been a bit over a year as well. 4,123 days since Chris last applied for a job, mainly because he claims that he's a goddess and goddess don't need jobs. We got a picture here which will bring up an Etsy customer gambled that Chris would deliver and lost. He's still bitter over it 3 years later. And it says, oh yeah, this is to his Etsy page, which, to be fair, I really want to do this, like, and his like eBay page as well as his like dating profiles. I want to get into that one day as well. So that was his begging counter. And next one down here is this day in history. Basically each day, I think each day this gets updated, I'm pretty sure. Obviously each day in history. Today in history, in 2009, Sonicu.net was hacked by Greg Mays. Chris replies by showing his fangs. And you can basically read more about that. See, let's click on more and it'll basically, if you go onto this quickie and go down to here in like each day, it will have his day in history, and if you click more it will tell you more about that certain day or that particular day. Next down we have the did you know section. Did you know that Chris was married to a 15-year-old Rose Clue? No comment. Did you know that this website, the Quickie, was a load of bull? That is true, because Chris used to be like the owner of it, I'm pretty sure, and he used to upload like a bunch of bullshit all the fucking time. Like he used to like edit it, and it used to be edited back by the actual moderators. Like he didn't used to like 100% own it, but partly own it until it got hacked. Did you know that God and Jesus told Chris that Blanca was his true and honest sweetheart? Did you know that a forgiveness blessing can counter the extreme bad luck and misfortune associated with the Kirsty Hammy heart attack? Did you know that Uri Geller, a famed magician, tried to give Chris a reality check when he saw psychic training? Okay, I didn't know that, to be fair. Did you know that Chris is capable of taking care of himself? Didn't know that, to be fair. Well, he's still alive today, so he must be doing something right. Did you know that Chris once attended a relationship management class intended for couples? That another thing that I did not know. Did you know that Bob wanted Chris to shut that goddamn thing off? Yeah, that was when he was like screaming, was like, "Don't put that on the internet. Take this thing down." Did you know that Chris is still working on it? Yeah, that was the same video. Did you know that Chris did not discover masturbation until the age of 16? Is that right? Nah, I'm pretty sure they start at 13. To be fair, wherever the kids learn these days, I don't know. Did you know that Chris has performed oral sex on Magic Chan? I don't know how he can do that with something that's not real. I really don't. Alright. Next thing down is picture of the now. I think this gets updated every like couple of days or a week or something. This is basically a picture which we're going to read right now. This is from Chris Chan, I believe. Hey, feeling many heavy effects and events today. So more so than yesterday. The Mercury event is definitely Chris Chan. The Mercury event has reached the apex a few days ago. It can never ever be undone or reverted until after the full completion of the dimensional merge of our C197 and 1218 universes. With everything set up and good to go, my present task remains to get this body and I to C197 and then to Quickville. I'm guessing C197 is like the pre-heaven, like purgatory. I'm pretty sure. The waiting room, let's call it. It will happen on an instrumentous moment that will happen anytime presentedly, and the still persisting problem is the waiting and extensive deep meditations or prayers and magic / psychic support towards the outcome at the present time are greatly appreciated. Thank you all. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Alright, so that was the picture of the now. So let's just go with quote of the now, the blue portion. Quote of the now is obviously the merge is on. If you're following Chris Chan on Twitter, then you'll know what that is about, because BabsCon was cancelled or announced cancelled by the committee, like events team. Chris is basically saying the merge is on as a way of him to cope with not having to go this year. Chris posting another merge prediction shortly after it was announced that BabsCon would be delayed till 2022. I literally just said that. Alright, that update. Let me just read the picture here. It is currently January 2021. We got the Sonichu head here. I do have some not so good news that I've just heard about on the web. Okay then. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to read down to up. This is basically, this is not updated fully. This is basically what they could get that was interesting, that stood out, that needed to be written. So reading down to up, the 14th of December, voice clips that Chris recorded for mods of his characters in the fan game Sonic World are collected and archived. On the 16th of December, an uncut video of the Create Unknown interview with Chris was published unlisted on their channel. I've actually seen that. It's what you can expect from someone interviewing Chris Chan, to be fair. On the 20th of December, after being kicked from the Sonic Rail Discord group for stealing game mods, because, you know, Chris makes a public apology in which he tries to manipulate his way into forgiveness by using his fantasy coping method for role-playing as Sonichu and bringing up the Sonichu's tragic backstory. On the 26th of December, Chris comments about his belief that Clyde Cash and other 12 Soners are alternate dimensional chroniclers. On the 29th of December, BabsCon was cancelled. Babs.com announced it was cancelled. It cancelled its 2021 convention. 45 minutes later, Chris relaunches his dimensional merge escapist fantasy and says the merge is on. Because it's going to be, it might take a year for him to snap out of that, to be fair, because obviously Babs.com ain't going to be on until 2021. So we got another year to deal with this shit. And down here, only significant events are listed. For all current updates, read Chris's recent social media posts or visit CWCki Farms. Barb is not dead. We last heard from her 100 days ago. Yeah, that's just saying that only important events are listed. The CWCki news. The next one down. Account creation for the CWCki is partially open. Message a CWCki Gurkop moderator at either the CWCki Farms, see update in the CWCki thread, or at the CWCki's Discord for an account. To be fair, I'm not really interested in having to edit this. I just like reading it. For in progress articles and a list of pages to be improved and updated, see the CWCki improvement. The CWCki now has a Discord server, and it's basically got links to the Kiwi Farms, the CWCki Club, and the Discord. I might join the Discord, but I'm having a feeling it's going to be basically a load of posts coming all at once, and it's going to blow my phone up. Check out Chris's own sections in the CWCki Farm and in the Kiwi Farms and the CWCki Club, full of lively and oftentimes thoughtful discussions on Chris and Sonichu. Please limit extensive discussions and speculations there, and use the Wiki Talk pages or the CWCki related channels in the Discord for article related discussions. It's basically that's basically the news about the CWCki. It's sort of Chris Kane related, but it's talking about how to update and stuff. And now we got the video of the now, which is basically every so often, if someone on YouTube talks about, or like any other video platform, talks about Chris Chan, and their channel is like big, or their video has a lot of hits on it, then that normally gets featured here. It's commonly they commonly feature Gino Samuel's documentary videos, but this has popped up, so they're using this until obviously he uploads another part, and then they will place this with the incomprehensive documentary videos. And we have on the bottom a new to the CWCki. Check this out. Basically this is a not all of it, but links to a lot of articles, and it's basically saying a new start here. So it's basically for newbies. It's even got Chris Cannon comprehensive history here. Let's have a look at that. This is basically a ton. This is basically talking about Gino Samuel. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of it. Editing the CWCki is basically how to edit major articles and slightly important articles of Chris Chan. Greatest moments, you got a load of it. Sagas, all of the sagas that he went through and are going through. And Chris and I already read the introduction, and he's got Chris and psyche, personality, expression, society, business, STEM and mental health. As basically all links regarding that. Major years, important people, talking about his people, like his like families and friends and that. And important places is about all the important places related to Chris. And yeah, that was it. That was basically us discussion. Okay, just won't bother with that. Right, so that was it with the front page of the CWCki reading. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.